Bring a little bit of the beach to your crochet projects. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this sand dollar granny square. Whether you're playing a coastal inspired blanket or just love ocean themed crochet, this square is a fun one to add to your collection. So let's get started. So for this granny square, I am using Yarn Art Jeans. It is a weight 2 yarn and it is a 55% cotton, 45% acrylic mix. I'm pairing it with a 3.5mm hook, which is what it calls for. You're also going to need scissors and a yarn needle. Feel free to use any yarn and hook that you like. To begin, we're going to start with the sand dollar color. And you're going to start with a magic ring, chain 2, and then inside the ring you will make 12 double crochet. Okay, I have my 12 double crochet. I am going to slip stitch into the back loop of the first double crochet that I made. And now working through the front and back loop of that same stitch, I am going to make a single crochet. And then in the front post of that single crochet, I will insert my hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and make another single crochet. And that is a stacked single crochet, which is the equivalent of a double crochet. So I'm going to make a double crochet in that same space, and then in each remaining stitch you will make 2 double crochet. So at the end of this row, you should have 24 double crochet. I've completed my 24 double crochet, and where I made that stacked single crochet, I'm going to go in the back loop and make a slip stitch. And then going through the front and back loop of that same stitch, I will make another stacked single crochet. And this is just because I like the way it looks compared to making a chain 2 at the beginning of my round. It just blends a little bit better. So you can do the same thing or you can chain 2. In the next stitch we will make 2 double crochet. And then in the next we will make 1 double crochet. So your pattern for this round is 1 double crochet and an increase in the next. And at the end of the round, you should have 36 double crochet. I'm at the end of my round, and I am going to slip stitch into the first stitch I made for the round, pull up a loop, and we can cut this to fasten off. Now we're going to make the square portion. So grab your background color. You're going to start with a slip knot and place that on your hook. So for this round, we are going to be working in the back loops only. So I've already got my slip knot on my hook. You can pick any stitch to go into, just make sure it's only the back loop. You'll insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 to complete a single crochet. In the next stitch, you'll make a single crochet and single crochet into the next 2. So that's 4 single crochet. In the next stitch, we will make 1 half double crochet. And in the next, we will make 2 half double crochet. Now we're going to make our first corner. So you will make a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet in the same stitch. In the next stitch we will make 2 half double crochet, followed by 1 half double crochet, and then in the next 4 we're going to make 1 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to make 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochets in the next. Now we're back to making a corner. So that's 1 double crochet, chain 3, and 1 double crochet. Make 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next, and 1 single crochet in the next 4. Then we will make a half double crochet in the next stitch and 2 half doubles in the next after that. For our corner, a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet, all in the same stitch. And then 2 half double crochets in the same stitch, 1 half double crochet after that, 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in the next. Oops. And now our last corner, 1 double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet. Then we will do 2 half double crochet, and in the last stitch, a half double crochet. So I'm going to slip stitch into the back loop of the first single crochet we made. And in that same single crochet, now working under both loops, I'm going to make a single crochet. In that front post of the single crochet I just made, I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through to make a single crochet on top. Now we're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch until we get to the corner. And in the corner, we are going to make 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet into that space. So continue along, you'll make 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and in each corner you will make 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. And I'll meet you at the end when we get ready to slip stitch. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch the same way, going in the back loop only, pulling through, and then working through both loops. I'm going to make 1 single crochet, and then I'll make a single crochet in every double crochet. So all the way to the corner, make a single crochet in each stitch. And then in the corner, you will make 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet. And you're going to do that all the way around your square. So you'll make a single crochet in every double crochet, and in each corner, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So complete that all the way until you get to the end of your row. All right, I'm at the end of my row, so I'm just going to go into that first single crochet I made, going through both loops, pulling up a loop, and then just cut to fasten off, and I'll weave it in later. So now we're going to work on the sand dollar edging. So with your darker tan color, you're going to make a slip knot and place that on your hook. And then we're working in the front loops that we didn't work into of the sand dollar. So the last round of the sand dollar, you can see all these front loops. That's where we will be working. I like to fold mine back just to make it easier to get into the stitch. So you can choose any of those loops to go into, pull up a loop, and finish off like a single crochet, chain 1, and in the same space you'll make 1 slip stitch. In the next, you're going to make a single crochet, chain 1, slip stitch. We're going to do that for every loop all the way around. So single crochet, chain 1, slip stitch. So continue that all the way to the end, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of my row. I'm just gonna pull up a loop and cut my yarn. We're going to do the embroidering next, but I recommend weaving in all of your ends before you do that, or else you may regret it. So go ahead and weave in your ends, and then I'll meet you back here where we make the little star. Okay, so with that same color we were just using, you want to pull quite a bit of yarn. I'd say at least 2 feet, maybe 3 to be safe. I always pull more than I need. So get your long strand ready, and you're going to thread it through your needle, and we're going to make our star. So I like to start by coming through the center first, and I'm going to start by making the top point. So I'm going to go straight up from the middle and insert my hook wherever looks straight to you on yours. And you're just going to pull that yarn through. And this is why I told you to weave in tails so nothing gets caught. You're going to bring your yarn back through the center. Go back in there. Same space you did it the first time. Pull it back through. And one more time, we're going to go through the center, pulling it all the way through and back through that point one more time. So we've passed 3 times, and you're going to do that for every point 3 times. So you want 3 strands for each point. So I'm in the back, I'm going to go back through the center, and now I'm going to work on one of these side points. For the side, I'm just going to go out, but just a little bit up, so it's not completely straight out, it's a little bit pointing up. So there's that for reference, and then back through the center, and I'm going to do that pass 2 more times. Right, so I've got 3 passes for that side, and I am going to come back through the middle, and I'm going to do the same thing, go across just like this one, making this point, trying to make it as even as possible. And I'll do 3 passes again. Okay, I'm going to come back through the center, and we're going to work on the bottom points now. So for the bottom point, they kind of go out diagonally. So I'm going to put one about here and then the other over here so that they're spaced out somewhat even. So I'm just going to go here, back through the center, and do that pass 2 more times. So I've got 3 strands for that point. Now I'm going to make my last point, so I'm coming back through the front, and then I'm going to go about here, and then I'll make that pass 2 more times. So I've done all of my passes for the last point, and I'm back through the back side now, so I am just going to cut my yarn, weave in my ends, and we've completed our sand dollar granny square. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you plan to do with the granny squares that you make. Are you going to put them into a project? Are you just making the square for fun? Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future tutorials that I come up with. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.